Alrighty guys, we got Mr. Andre over here with his beautiful Viper. You want to give us a little rundown on the car?
Yeah, sure. So this is my 2017 Dodge Viper ACR E. The E stands for extreme. The extreme part of the Viper is that you get an extended front splitter. The E portion is this. The regular ACRs come with just this. You get two canards over here. You get an extended diffuser down here. So this portion here is the E, and that's the ACR. So the extended splitter is on the ACR Extreme. You also get a larger wing on the Extreme. The regular ACR wing is 1,776 millimeters long. 1776 also is the year that our country became a nation, right? So 1776. So they made the ACR wing.
You know way too much about Vipers.
Same millimeter length as the year this country was born, 1776. Pretty cool, isn't it? Now, my favorite part about this car is three things. One, it's the 8.4 liter V10 engine. Number two, it is a manual gearbox, 6-speed. I happen to have nitrous, and my nitrous setup is on a 250 shot of nitrous. It is a wet system, plate system up front. We'll show you that in a second. And this car makes about 610 horsepower without the nitrous and about 875 wheel horsepower with the nitrous. So this is my engine bay. Everything you see here is factory except my intake. Obviously the nitrous solenoids are not factory either. It is naturally aspirated from the factory. These are my nitrous solenoids right over here. So this is actually my fuel solenoid. If you guys have a look right over here, these lines are directed to the fuel right over here, and this solenoid right over here is to my nitrous N2O jets right over here. Once I push the red button on my shift knob, which you guys will see in 1 second, fuel dumps in from the fuel cell right over there in the corner. So this is my fuel cell right back here. This is 1 gallon of C16. On the ACR Extreme, there is no carpeting on the hood, so it's raw like this from the factory. It looks damaged, but it isn't.
I've heard it's the largest American body panel of any car ever made.
Yeah, and here's a fun fact. The racing stripe in my car, the reason why there's a stripe in my car, I like it now, it's grown on me, but the reason why there's a stripe is because the hood is too big for a one-piece wrap. So there's a seam across the middle of my racing stripe.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, I did not know that either. So the stock exhaust covers this entire hole, as you guys can tell. That's why it's so big. But this aftermarket straight pipe is just basically a fucking straight pipe coming out of here, facing the ground. Unfortunately, no flames, but listen to this beast. Oh, give me a few revs, bro. Real quick, before we go out there and do some runs, can you explain how this nitrous works?
Sure. So nitrous, these are my two tanks up here. They're two 15-pound tanks. So I have 30 pounds of nitrous in my car. As you guys heard earlier, this is my heater switch and my arming switch right over here. Once I open this valve right over here, we get nitrous shooting from these tanks through these lines over here. It wraps all the way down from the side of my car underneath my carpet through my firewall straight to the nitrous solenoid tanks that I showed you two minutes ago. That's how nitrous works.
And then how do you activate that nitrous, sir?
So this is the magic red button right over there.
This shift knob actually came with a nitrous button on it.
Yep. It's made for my car. It's custom designed and colored to match my car's paint.
You love nitrous, huh?
I love nitrous. And down here is the little wire that pops out of it. So it's a very smooth setup. It's very clean. It's a clean line. It's just a clean line, you know? But the purge button right over here will show.
Oh yeah.
So we obviously have nitrous in our tank today. So
we got a shit ton of nitrous.
Yeah, we got plenty of nitrous back there. So we're probably gonna use about 6 pounds today on the freeway here in Mexico City.
So one bottle is good for how much? How many runs do you think?
Good question. So if you're on the quarter mile, one bottle is probably good for about 6 runs or so.
Damn.
Yeah, now if you go to the half mile like myself, and I've got 2 big 15-pound bottles, I can get around 8 to 10 solid half-mile runs. And that's a lot.
And how much does a full bottle cost to fill up?
Great question. So each pound of nitrous at the place I go to, it's $4 per pound. Okay, so we have 30 pounds. Both tanks from dead to full is about $120. Not bad at all.
That's not bad at all.
Not bad at all. But remember, I'm also on a 250 shot nitrous. It's a lot of nitrous.
Yeah.
If you're running a 50 shot, 75 shot, it'll last a lot longer naturally. We're doing a 250 because
fuck it, why not? Yeah, straight up. All right, guys, so as of right now, we're just gonna do some NA pulls until these tanks over here warm up, and then we're gonna use some nitrous. But as of right now, it's just basically exhaust and tune making what, 610 to the wheel?
About 610, yeah.
610 to the wheels. right, guys, first nitrous pull.
Third gear, nitrous. We're gonna go from about, you know what, let's do second gear nitrous. I'm going 65 to start.
Camera hit my face so fucking hard. God damn it. Slowing down for 30 seconds and we're still at 130.
First gear with nitrous, traction off because we don't need that shit anyway.
This guy's trying to kill me. Alright guys, and just like that, I am now in the cockpit because Mr. Andre over here insisted that I drive it because I really want to buy one. Maybe not an ACR Extreme version, but just maybe a base or a GTS in the near future. So if you want to take this camera, this shifter is very, very small. I gotta make sure I don't fucking hit the nitrous button. It definitely takes some getting used to, but I think if I drove this for like a week, I'd be perfectly fine.
You know what? I mean, we're only like 30 seconds into it, but you're driving this car, and as a passenger in my car, I'm not nervous, not because I know that you know how to drive, but because you're driving it with such sensitivity. And this car is a very, believe it or not, it's a very sensitive car. I have never seen anyone drive my car. First of all, this is the...
Gotta respect the car, bro.
This is the third person who's actually driven my car.
Fuck, I gotta buy one now. Oh, there's a Mustang behind us.
Oh yeah.
God. A lot more spacious than I thought, honestly, just from watching videos. I've watched every Viper video on fucking YouTube as of right now.
Even mine?
Even yours.
Oh,
even
wow.
yours. Even yours. And this has a lot more room than I thought. Like, I'm 6'1", 6'2", and it's got this much room on top of my head, so...
This is the worst part about the car.
Oh, yeah.
A little baby scrape, not a big deal. We've had far worse.
Mission complete.
I gotta say, I'm impressed. 0 stalls, very smooth shifting.
Oh, come on, man. I'm not gonna stop.
Perfect experience having Chris drive my car. I hope you enjoyed it, man.
Bro, thank you.
Of course.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
He's the only person I know with a Viper because everyone just buys a Huracan nowadays, so shout out to Dre. This is such a sick interior for an American car, bro. There's usually shitty ass interior, but it's all Alcantara everywhere, carbon fiber. Oh. And it's right here. Oh. And look how small the doors are, dude.
I put my Louis V on her, yeah. I put my Louis V on her, yeah. I put my Louis V on her, yeah. I put my Louis V on her.